Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So let's talk about the Mavericks versus the Celtics. I don't know what's going on with Kyrie Irving, man. For some reason, he can't seem to perform in Boston. He was fine in the previous series and the series before that. I know it's a different team, different dynamic, different players, different system. I get all that. But for some reason, Kyrie is less aggressive. I don't know what's going on with Kyrie. Luka's out here trying to win this game, trying to win the series. And Kyrie, I don't know what's going on with him, man. And once again, the Mavericks lost in game 2. Kyrie was on vacation. The man had 2 points in the third quarter. What are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that? Imagine your second best player on the team, could be the first at times, scored only 2 points in a quarter. You're not going to win many games if Kyrie only scored 2 points. They're going to need him to come along, follow along with Luka, be aggressive, put pressure on the defense, especially on the interior, and make the game easier for the others. If Kyrie don't show up, they can't win. In most situations, they're not going to win if Kyrie don't play at a high level. So you need Kyrie to come along with Luka. Another situation is the Mavs role players need to step up, man. These dudes need to pull their weight. Yes, the majority of the focus is on the superstars, but you got to do what you got to do when you're on the court. You got to pull your weight, man. If the Mavs want to win this whole thing, they got to pull their weight. I know they're down 0-2, but it's fine. The series is not over yet. They just got to go back home, win their games at home. As long as they win their games at home, it's no big deal. But if they lose one of the next 2 games, more than likely it's over. Not impossible, but it's going to be a tall order. And Kyrie got to be aggressive, man. He just got to ball out. So what the Celtics are doing is simple. We are going to double Luka. We are going to double Kyrie. And we want Jones, Washington, Lively. Y'all got to beat us. That's the plan. We're going to shut down Luka, shut down Kyrie. The others beat us. That's what they're doing. On the contrary, the Mavs, they can't do that to the Celtics because they have too many bodies. They're too deep. The Celtics are such a deep team. You can't just shut down Tatum and Brown and you're good. No, you have Porzingis, Jrue Holiday. The Celtics have so many weapons. The Mavs don't have that luxury. So Kyrie and Luka have to be great every game, every night. So if Luka shows up, Kyrie don't show up, you have a problem. If Kyrie shows up, Luka don't show up, you have a problem. Both players got to play excellent, high-quality basketball for them to win the series. And Kyrie have lost 12 straight games to the Boston Celtics. The man keeps losing. Like he can't beat this team for some reason. 12 straight games. So this is clearly a mental situation. It's psyche. This has to be mental. You put Kyrie in any other arena, he could ball out. You put him in Boston, for some reason he's not performing. And to add to the fact, Jrue Holiday is outplaying Kyrie. Jrue Holiday is currently outperforming Kyrie in almost every category. So Kyrie's getting outperformed by Jrue Holiday. You're not going to win. If Kyrie's being outperformed, how are you going to win? Luka can't carry the load by himself. He needs help. I'm not going to overreact over the first 2 losses because, truth be told, the Mavs could have stolen one of those games. They could have stolen game 1. They could have stolen game 2 if Kyrie showed up. Boston didn't make a lot of threes in game 2 compared to game 1. Game 1, they made a ton of threes. In game 2, they didn't make that many threes. So the Mavs, they were in a great position to steal game 2. But when your second star is on vacation somewhere, his head is in the clouds, you're going to lose, man. And I don't know what's wrong with Kyrie. The man can't seem to perform in Boston. You put him in any other arena, he's fine. You put him in Boston, he goes to Boston, oh, he can't play. Or he's not aggressive. He can't shoot. Like something is wrong with him in that arena. It's weird, So in the first 2 games, Kyrie Irving's number has been underwhelming, really underwhelming. He's averaging 14 points, 2.5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and 2.5 turnovers per game, while shooting a dismal 35% from the field and 0% from the three-point line, while being outperformed by Jrue Holiday. This shit is crazy. Something got to give, man, because if the Mavericks want to make this a series or actually win, Kyrie got to get his head out of the clouds, man. I don't know why this man can't perform in Boston. I mean, I know they're playing great defense on him. They have great defensive players. They're doubling him. They're blitzing him. They're doing the same thing to Luka. But y'all gotta figure out this puzzle, man. The difference is Boston have so many bodies, man, so many different pieces. Boston is just a deep team. They're so deep. I mean, you have the main two stars. You have Porzingis, Jrue Holiday. You have White. You have so many players on Boston to the point, and anybody could beat you. Anybody could beat you at any given time. Conversely to Kyrie, Jrue Holiday has been instrumental in the Celtics' success. The man is averaging 19 points per game, 9.5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 0.5 blocks per game, with an impressive 65% shooting from the field and 45% from the three-point range. So Jrue Holiday's out here balling out of control. Balling. He's a major part of why Boston is up 0-2. So while he's doing that and playing great defense on Kyrie, Kyrie's out here giving you nothing barely. And if Kyrie's not being Kyrie, if Kyrie ain't putting on, the Mavericks can't win. Luka can't do it by himself. Luka is not going to beat Boston by himself. They're too deep. You're going to need everybody. Him, Kyrie, the bench. He can't do it by himself. And if you watch the previous series versus the Timberwolves, Luka and Kyrie was dropping 70. They had 2 games they scored over 60 points combined. That's what you need from your stars, especially when your team is not that deep. You're kind of thin. You need them to perform. So Kyrie got to pick this up, man. I expect in Game 3 for Kyrie to show up and do what he needs to. Because if they lose, this is on him. You can't go out like this, man. If you went out, y'all balled out and you lost because the others didn't show up or whatever, we could live with that. But we can't live with, the Mavericks lost both games because Kyrie is not performing. He's not shooting good. He's not aggressive. He's not attacking the paint. Like, come on, Kyrie, you got to perform, man. You got to perform. And you're being outplayed by Jrue Holiday. And I'm not saying Jrue Holiday is a slouch, but Jrue Holiday is not Kyrie. Yes, he's a great defender, but offensively, he's outplaying you and giving you defense. That's crazy. So in Game 2, Jrue Holiday scored 26 points, grabbed 11 rebounds. So he was crucial in Boston winning Game 2. This man is out here balling. The same thing he did in Milwaukee before they traded him for Dame Dollar. So this man is out here performing, doing what he needs to, and Kyrie's out here bullshitting, looking like the moment is too big for him. And I would never say that about Kyrie. I don't want to believe the moment is too big for Kyrie. He's too clutch. He's one of the most clutchest players in NBA history. So I don't want to believe that. But that's what it's looking like. The moment is too big for Kyrie. Game 3, Game 4 is a must win. We have seen many teams win their home games. The other team went back home, win their game, and end up winning the series. So it ain't over yet. The Mavs just got to go home, get focused, wins their 2 games at home, and now it's a series. It's anybody's ball game. But Kyrie got to be Kyrie, man. The only way the Mavs could win or have a chance is if Kyrie perform. That's the only way. This ain't science. If Luka shows up, the bench shows up, Kyrie don't show up, they're going to lose. Because you need his offensive output. You need Kyrie and Luka to have between 60 plus to 70. For them to win, that's what they got to do. But we're going to see what happened in Game 3, man, and Game 4. Can Kyrie finally get his head out of the clouds, man, and do what he needs to and stop bullshitting? We're going to see. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, holla at your boy. It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.